Hi, welcome to Madness of Zakir. My last episode I stopped this by telling that my dad, out of 8 kids, placed me in English medium school, whether it affected my elders, that is my elder sisters and my elder brothers. That was the last thing which I told. Now I want to tell is definitely yes, yes, yes. They were definitely supportive and they were too much concerned about my studies, my welfare and everything. So they were too much supportive, too much concerned about my studies. That has really affected me terribly and spoiled my childhood, my school, everything spoiled there. So my sisters and brothers or whoever is watching this, they might be wondering, yes, definitely you are supportive, you are too much concerned on my studies has spoiled my childhood is because going for an examination or any test paper, they might be knowing it by my diary. Every day they watch my diary. So they will understand that tomorrow is my exam or tomorrow is my test paper. So going for a test paper or examination, I am very happy because I prepare very well and I go. Every time my before examination was easy and there is no any tension at all. Normally, any student going for an examination, before going to examination, they will have a lot of stress and tension. Whereas for me, it was not that. Going for an examination or a test paper was very easy and happy task for me. But my problem start is when the exam is over or the test paper is over, when I come home, I have to carry that question paper which I get in the examination. My sisters and brother will be anxiously waiting for me to come home, for them to ask the questions to me, what all I wrote in exam and stuff like that. So before going to school, after my examination, my way from the school to my house, it is like 5 to 6 kilometers by walk. No transportation by walk. I go right from my lower class to my to the 10th standard, whatever studies I did. I used to walk all the way. In between, there comes a railway station. Many times, some trains are blocked. I used to come down underneath the train and stuff. Very dangerous way I reach my school. And again, in between my school and that railway station, there is a place called, there is a wasteland where we have a lot of thorny bushes around, surrounded by thorny bushes and pigs. And it is a wasteland of human waste and animal waste. My problem is when I finish up my exam very well, but taking this question paper, I have to prepare myself, taking my test, my textbooks, and I have to refer both the paper and textbook to prepare myself to answer to my sister and brother who is waiting to ask questions to me about what I have written. When I tell them, oh, this is written, yeah, I wrote this. Then tell me, I used to stammer like that. Then they told, no, you have not written this. No, I wrote this. So that means you have copied with somebody. Every way they will question me that way. And for each wrong answer or for each stammering, one big blow on my head, mid of my head. Sometimes my brother, my elder brother, sometimes my lips and nose used to bleed. That way he used to hit me on at times. So that way, slowly, the my as I start going to the higher classes, to skip away from the problems, I started learning how to skip away from the problems. I started preparing to get away from the hit, blow, bleeding and everything. I started telling lies. Slowly, I started hiding things. That way definitely to going to the higher classes, my route completely started changing. That is the reason I am telling that any parents, no kids has ever been good by putting them strict orders, keeping them strict in their house. No kids has grown up good. See, I am a live example for that. So I just wanted to tell this. It is not that somebody's story I'm telling. I'm telling my own story. My childhood I'm talking about. What I faced I'm talking about. So that has affected me. So when I had kids, I have a daughter, I have a son. My daughter is a doctor now. Never in my life, never I asked her. I didn't ask any questions to her. I never put them in such situation which I faced. Whenever they come and tell, oh, I didn't write today's exam good, I told, no problem. We will see. Don't worry about that. You will not fail, right? Even if you fail, we will see the other next paper. That way I support them. So my daughter has become a doctor, and my son is doing very good in his 12th standard. Now he is 12. So that way, That is the both example. My life, my childhood, and my kids, my son and my daughter's childhood, as definitely it is an example for any parents to know and see that please don't go behind them. Let them do their studies. Let them be free. Let them be happy. Then their life will change for sure. That is 100% sure. I cannot even go for a playing outside little bit far place, or I cannot go to hear some music. You know, those days no phone, nothing, no good sports, nothing at all. All some local games we play, local play. It's not games, local play. You know, and moreover, my house where it was, there was all this. It was a street. You know, I was mingling around with street boys and stuff. So that was not. I was not left free at all there. So that has really drastically ruined my childhood, and it started affecting slowly. And I just wanted to tell you, my these consequences of my sisters and brother, my parents. I can tell all of them as my parents, my father, my mother, my sisters, my brother, a group of people that the way they brought me up, the way they got support to me, or too much of concern in me, has given a very good consequences, which I am going to tell you. You will be knowing it in my next episode. How it was ruined. What were the consequences I faced because of these people's action? And they might be wondering now, what am I going to tell? And I just wanted to tell them what I faced from the childhood. I never told them. I wanted to tell them through this media. So let them know. And there are many things which I'm going to tell whom any people doesn't know about me, which only by telling this they will understand. Oh my God, okay, this I have done to Zakir. Let them at least feel pity, or let them repent at least once before I die. Okay, wait for my next episode on the consequences what happened in me. Wait for seeing that episode. Okay, see you. Madness by Zakir.